Uh, Andrew, maybe quite often asked question, but when did you feel yourself that I really want to be a teacher or an educator? And do you remember how it happened?
I kind of drifted into it.
Uh-huh.
So when I was at university, I thought I would go travelling, and I wanted to go to South America. So first I thought I should learn Spanish. So I was closer to home, so I went to live in Spain, and I got a job as a teacher, no qualifications, nothing. And then after a year, I did a course, and I just found that I did well in the course, and so I quite got into it, and so I just continued doing it. And then when I came back to London, initially I worked in a private language school, and at the end of the summer, I lost my job because they didn't have enough students. So I thought about doing something else, but I ended up working in a further education college. So they're kind of with people who are working and living in the UK and were just very down-to-earth people, very enthusiastic. I kind of really got into it, enjoyed it. It was better paid than the private school. I could afford to live on my own. And from there I just liked doing it, so I just carried on doing it. That was it.
And what year it was when you lived in Spain?
Sorry?
When you lived in Spain? When it was what year?
1990.
Okay, yeah.
1990 to 92. And then I lived again there when my children did primary and secondary school. So my children were, my eldest daughter was 11, so we moved to Spain and she did secondary education there. My son did primary school in Spain. So I lived there again for 4 years in the mid-2000s.
So there you decided to be a teacher, yeah? In Spain you decided, okay, that's my passion, that's my profession.
First time I would say initially it was just a job to continue my student life a bit. You know, I met some other young people similar my age, we went out a lot. It was as much about the freedom and being abroad and enjoying myself. I think the point I really decided really wanted to do it and continue doing it was when I got a job in this further education college in London. It was just, I could see that I could afford to do it. I know lots of teachers are very badly paid and that's why they leave the profession. But also the people I was working with were really nice and the students were really interesting. So it's a good job to have.
Still from now on, from that period you're enjoying. You have been enjoying.
To do a different career now.
And what do you think about the time? Is it really flies fast? I can say, like in Russia, such saying, yes, so that the time flies by if you're doing your profession, your favorite job. Can you say, So you don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I think a lot of people do jobs which they don't really enjoy. It's hard work, and when you basically enjoy doing your job, I think a lot of it is just being nice, having conversations with different people. I mean, it's a fantastic thing to be able to do.
And how was your partnership with Geographic Learning started?
That was a little bit by chance, in that basically I started writing because when I went to the university, I met Hugh Della, who I now write books with. And at that time I was thinking about doing some writing and I'd written some of my own material. And he was writing something a little bit similar, but he'd actually got a contract to write a book for a small publisher called Language Teaching Publications. And after a while they decided they wanted to do another level of that book, and Hugh invited me to start writing with him. And as we wrote more, we started writing, we were doing the second level, and during that time Thompson Learning, which was before Cengage, bought this company, this small publishing company. So suddenly they needed they needed somebody to write a full series of course books. So we were the only ones available, so we wrote it.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into it. It was by chance, pure chance.
Yeah, interesting.